Are you guys ready for a magic show? Yeah. Are you guys ready for a magic show?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a special magic show in honor of our birthday boy, Gabriel. Look at Happy birthday, boy. Okay, now guys, before I start this magic show, I have two magic show rules I have to explain to you. They're very important. Magic show rule number 1 says that after I do a trick, even if it's a good trick or a bad trick, that's not important. But what is important, rule number 1 is very clear, and it says everybody should always give a big cheer and applause. So let's practice. Rule number 1, big cheer and applause. Hold on. But that was not very fair of me. No, you did a very good rule number 1. Thank you, but I didn't do a trick yet, so I feel bad. I feel guilty. How about if I do an extra trick? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to light a little birthday candle for the birthday boy, Mr. Gabriel. And when I count to 3, I just need everybody to please shout out, abracadabra, happy birthday. Okay? When I count 3. She's very eager. She really wants to wish him a happy birthday. When I count 3, then say abracadabra, happy birthday. And then that way you can practice rule number 1. Do you remember what to say when I count 3?
Yeah.
She does. Abracadabra. Happy birthday. But how can I do a magic trick just by lighting a piece of cotton? I guess we're going to find out. 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra. Happy birthday. Rule number 1. Rule number 1. Okay. So that's rule number 1, and it's very important. And rule number 2 is also very important. Rule number 2 says whenever you're doing magic, you shouldn't joke. Oh, sorry. No, don't worry. I'm a magician. I know how to fix a magic wand. If your magic wand falls apart in a magic show, this is what you do. Well, look at the little puppy. I made you look. It's the oldest trick in the book. Okay, who can remember rule number 1? Yes, she's right. Always give a good applause. I put it on the wrong side. I'm supposed to put it on this side. Everybody knows that a magic wand has one tip on one side. Save the other tip for the other side. Don't put them on the same side. Sorry, guys. Everybody makes mistakes. This is how a magic wand really goes. Yes, you are correct. Rule number 1 is to always give a good applause. Now, can anybody remember rule number 2? No. Yes. Well, actually, I don't think I finished telling you rule 2. Okay, guys, you know what? I need glue. I have some. This glue is very gooey. It's very sticky. It's very icky. It's very strong. It's very powerful glue. This glue will fix anything. Ooh, it's even a little stinky, this glue.
Why do you do that?
Okay, so let's see if the gooey glue worked. Here we go. Okay, so good. So rule number 2 says no joking around, and no joking around, but also always keep a very good eye on your magic wand because you never know what might happen. It worked. The gooey glue worked. Okay, good. So rule number 2 says no joking. Okay, there's only one way to fix it. I have to fix it by doing a magic trick. I'm going to take some of these things off of my table. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the end and put the end right here. Now, we're going to take the wand, and we're going to wrap it up in a magic cloth. And, oh, no! I only have this magic cloth, and this one wasn't working properly. I thought I brought my own. I had some issues. I think they fixed it, though. It should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, so I hope. So we're going to wrap it up in this magic cloth that was working a little funny, and yeah, it was having some problems, so I sent it into the shop, but I think it's okay. Okay, so anyway, we wrapped up in the magic cloth, and now we have to make this disappear. After this disappears, then we'll take this out of the magic cloth, if it works, and the end will be here, and it won't pop anymore. But you have to wrap it up in magic cloth, and you have to make it disappear. Yeah. But how do you make it disappear? Does anybody want to guess? Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. No, you don't need the happy birthday. Abracadabra. 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 No. No, you need a cloth. You need a magic cloth. And I have one. It's a brand new magic cloth. I just bought it. And I was reading the instructions while I was driving here, so I know how to use it, don't worry. It says to make an object disappear, put the four corners together way up here. Then tell it what to do. Don't even ask it. Turn it into a nice little basket. It's like a picnic basket. But don't use a magic cloth for a picnic basket, okay? You know why, right?
Everything will fall out.
Yeah, well, they'll disappear. Your cookies, they'll say you ate the cookies, you'll get in trouble. But if you want something to disappear, you drop it in, snap your fingers, open it up, and look at the puppy. Look at the puppy. I'm trying to remember how it works, guys. I just got this thing. Okay, to make an object disappear, put the four corners together way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then tell it what to do. Don't even ask it. Turn it into a nice little basket. Then you tell the joke about the disappearing cookies. I did that. Then you take this and you drop. You were right. I forgot a magic word. I shouldn't have laughed. Young lady, can you please come up here? She was correct, everybody. You are supposed to say a magic word. Please stand right there. Hold on to this, please. Say a magic word and drop it in.
Abracadabra.
Okay, let's see if it works. Rule number 1! Rule number 1! Rule number 1! Rule number 1! Wait! You helped me. You have earned a Kazam dollar. Thank you very much. Okay. So now that disappears. So now if everything worked right and the cloth is working right, we should have a normal magic wand with 2 white tips. So I can finish explaining rule number. That cloth still isn't working. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna get my normal boring plastic wand. So here we go. Finally, a normal magic wand. So I can. Okay, so rule number 2 says what? It says no joke. No joke. Oh no! Don't worry! Just take it and you throw it away. Always be serious. Don't joke in magic show. Trying to be serious. Never joke. It's hot! It went on this side. I got it. There it is. Put it away into my pocket. Uh-oh.
No, into your
No
hand.
joke. Always be serious. No. There. Uh-oh. You have to sit down and you have to be quiet. Uh-oh. Ah! Finally, no joke. No joking around. That's rule number 2. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But you know what, guys? I never did find a normal magic wand. Let me see if I. Oh, here we go. Finally, a normal magic wand. Good. Okay. What? No, you're allowed to have purple. Oh! Okay, when I count 3, everybody please say abracadabra magic wand. 1, 2, 3.
Abracadabra magic wand.
Rule number 1. Rule number 1. Now, Gabriel. Okay, guys. One thing you have to remember is you don't call out, you don't talk out magic shows. You know why? Because it ruins the show, or it kind of makes the show not as good for the other people. Because I'm saying things that are really, really funny, and they can't hear them if you're talking. So please make sure to be quiet during the show, unless I call on you or something like that. Is that okay? Thank you very much. Okay, and Gabriel, did I ever tell you about my magic fishing story? No. Would you like to hear the magic fishing story? Okay, I am a very smart fisherman. So whenever sorry about that. How embarrassing. I am a very guys, I'm sorry. I have a tickle in my throat. It's supposed to be windy tomorrow. But what was I telling you about? The fishing story. The other day. Okay, guys, I have to drink some water because I have a tickle. Let me see if I have any water. Oh yes, I have some water. I have some regular water. I'll just drink that and that will take the tickle away. Oh, I forgot. It's not polite for me to drink out of a bottle when I'm on the stage. I'll get a paper cup. That's more polite. Oh no! I don't have a paper cup. All I have is a piece of paper. That's okay. I'll take it and I'll wrinkle it up. Now I'll tear it up. Now I'll blow it up. Now I have a paper cup. Now I can drink the water and my tickle will be gone. Glug, 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 glug. That will take the tickle away. Much better. Much. Wait. Do you want me to tell you how I did that trick? Don't tell anybody, okay? I didn't actually pour water. I just made the sound and the motion. Watch. Glug, 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 glug. See, I'm not pouring water. It's not even a real cup. It's because I tore it from the paper. You just pretend to pour water like that. Glug, 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 glug. But don't actually pour water. That's how you do it. Anybody can do the trick. What? No, you don't pour water. You just pretend to pour water. That's how you do it. But wait a minute. If I didn't pour any water, that means I didn't drink any water. And if I didn't drink any water, I wonder if I still have a tickle in my...
Look at Jensa. She's like, oh, I don't believe this.
I told you I had a tickle. This is very tickly. But what was I telling you about?
Fishing story.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before I tell you the fishing story, every magician should turn somebody into a bunny rabbit. So I need a volunteer to be turned into a bunny rabbit. Let's see.
Jensa.
No, I need a willing volunteer because this you have to be very brave. I'm saving you. I'm saving you from another trick. Okay, come on up. Come on. We're gonna turn her. Okay, turn around. Face the audience. What is your name? Kershawn. Everybody say goodbye to Kershawn. We're gonna turn Kershawn into a bunny rabbit. Kershawn, do you like carrots?
Oh, that could be a problem.
You don't like it? Well, but you will in a minute. It's okay. Your mom will be very happy. You're going to like carrots. Okay, are you sure you want me to do this? Kershawn is very brave. Very brave. Here we go. Zippity, zippity, zappit. Kershawn is going to become a giant bunny rabbit. Kershawn, you're very brave. You're very brave. Wait, for your bravery, you have won a Kazan dollar. A big applause for Kershawn. Good job. Okay, now, what was it? Oh yeah, the fishing story. The other day, wait, guys. Before I tell you the fishing story, every magician should make something disappear, right? Okay, well, I'm not going to make anybody disappear. I'm a magician, but I'm also a balloon professor, so how about if I make a balloon disappear? You guys want to see a balloon disappear? Okay, good. Okay, here's a balloon. Here's a balloon, I'll tell you one. Good. And I'm going to make it, well, first you have to blow it up. Okay, let's blow it up. Good. Okay. As you blow up the balloon, we're going to make it disappear. Okay, on the count of 3. This balloon will disappear. 1, 2. No, don't say 3 yet, okay? I have to get something from my Oh, here they are. I found them. These are my magical tiger scissors. I bought them in India. They're magic. They'll make it disappear. Now you can say it 3.
3.
Okay, forget about that balloon. I'm going to make this balloon disappear instead.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Do you guys think I'm just going to blow it up until it pops and that's how it's going to disappear? I would never do that. I am a professional magician. I would never blow up a balloon to pop it to make it disappear. Not me. Not Greg Kazan. Greg Kazan, who can be found at www. On the count of 3, this balloon will disappear. Not from you blowing it up. 1, 2, and I'm going to poke it with a needle to pop it to make it disappear. 3, zippity zap, this balloon is going to pop. What? I was going to poke it with a needle. That was my crazy little magic trick. Maybe it's not a real balloon. Maybe it's not a real needle. Gabriel and friends, I'm sorry I couldn't make a balloon disappear, but I promise next time I will make a balloon disappear. Rule number 1. Thank you, baby. And now, for my wait. Before I tell you the fishing story, there's a wallet in here. Let's see whose wallet it is.
It's yours. Mine.
Does it have money?
It doesn't have. No, it's empty.
Must be mine.
No, it must be. That's my joke. It's empty. It must be mine. But it's on fire! stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. No, there's no reason. It's on fire again! I don't know what to do! Hey, stop it! Listen, guys, listen. If your wallet catches on fire, the best thing you can do is stay calm. You certainly don't get all scaredy cat, scaredy cat. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it away. Oh wait. Actually, there is something in my wallet, and I'm gonna show you a trick. Do you want to know how magicians make money? Okay, watch. This is how magicians make money. I don't know if this is legal, but this is what magicians do. They take what they have. It might only be $4, and you say a prayer over it, you snap your fingers, you go like this, and that's how magicians make money. Isn't that amazing? Okay, anyway. For my one and only, fun and famous, wait, guys, hold on. Before I tell you the fishing story, magicians like to do tricks with these. You ever seen these? It's a cup, and they have a ball, but usually the magicians have 3 cups and 1 ball, and they move it around, and then you have to guess where the ball is. And they're really tricky. But I only have 1 cup, so it should be easier, okay? So what we're gonna do, I'll put it, you have to tell me, where is the ball? Is it in my hand or in the cup? I told you it's easy. It's easy. It's in my hand. Okay, now where is it? In my hand or in the cup? No, it's easy. It's in the cup. Okay, I'll make it a little trickier. Okay, now watch. You guys watching?
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, who says cup? Who says cup? Raise your hand. Who says pocket? Raise your hand. Okay, the cup was right. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, watch. Where is it? Is it in my pocket or under the cup? Raise your hand if you think it's under the cup. Who says pocket? Raise your hand. Cup. Okay, we'll try it again. Now watch. Watch more carefully this time. Raise your hand if you think it's under the cup. Raise your hand if you think it's in the pocket. Cup was right.
Wow.
Okay. We'll try that one more time. Who thinks it's under the cup? Raise your hand. Come on. I want you guys all to win. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Okay. And now, wait, guys, hold on. Before I tell you the fishing story, magicians love to do tricks with these. Have you ever seen these? It's like a clown's nose, but it's not. It's different. But you can't only have one, you have to have 2. Now you want to ruin it. Don't worry, we're not going to ruin it. We'll do this instead. Now watch. I'm going to put my hand here, and I'll put this one here. I'm going to take this one and put this one in this hand, and this one in this hand. Here comes the magic part. I'm going to throw this through the air invisibly by magic, and I will catch it with this hand. I caught it. So this hand now has 2, and this hand's empty, right? But I'm not finished with the trick. The one that was here, I threw over there. By magic, they traded places. Okay, I'll do it. Guys, I'm going to do it slowly so you can catch it. Watch. I put my hand here, and I put this one here. I take this one and put this one in this hand, and this one in this hand. Here comes the magic part. I caught it, so this hand has 2, and this hand is empty. But I'm not finished. What? You don't believe me?
No.
I can tell in your eye. Okay, how can I prove it to you?
Open your hand.
Open my hand? In the middle of the trick?
Yes.
Wow.
We're going to use his hand. Because maybe you think I'm doing something sneaky with my own hand. Stand right over here. Hold out your hand like this. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to take this one, I'm going to put this one into my hand, but the one on the table we're going to put in your, what is your name?
Troy.
Troy's, okay, close it really tight. Ow! And hold it up. Oh, that's going to be hard because he's closing it really tight, and I have to get it into his hand. It's harder than doing your own hand. Here we go. Don't open your hand. So he now has 2 in his hand, and my hand is empty. Now I will throw one. You want to see it now, right? I know you guys. Okay, show everybody. There we go. Big applause for my helper. And here is your Kazan dollar. Thank you very much. A big applause. But do you guys remember? Do you guys remember when I started that trick? I only had 1, and then I turned it into 2. Remember that? Now I have 2, but I don't have much space in here, so we have to turn it back into 1. So I'm going to take 2 red balls and turn them into 1. Wiggle your fingers. That will help me. 1. Wiggle your fingers like that. One. No, not everybody. That's too much power. Okay, anyway, that'll work. Okay. Oh, wait, guys. Before I tell you the fishing story, I have some ropes in here, and I need ropes for the fishing story. So let me see. I have a dark blue rope, and I have a red rope, and one more color. Anybody guess? Oh, no. Guys. No, this is a dangerous banana. It tries to ruin my magic show. I put it away and it comes back. Put it away, it comes back. Put it away, watch. Put it away, comes. It didn't come back. It's a safe banana. I'm sorry. I misjudged the banana. Yes, you were right. Yellow. But now you guys saw me. You watched me. I took these ropes out of this bag. This bag is a magic bag. So if you take anything out of a magic bag, you can do a magic trick with it. So let's see. Okay, I have a dark blue, I have a red, and I have a yellow. I'm going to make them go together, but I won't even untie them. No, we used abracadabra too many times in this magic show. Hocus pocus. Okay, you want to try that? Okay, when I count 3, everybody say hocus pocus. 1, 2, 3.
Hocus.
No, that's just kind of a Hollywood thing. No, it worked. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, so that's a new magic word for me. Now I'll make them go back apart, and the way you do that is you say with a big smile and a happy heart, I will now make these ropes go back apart. Now, oh, I know, I have a mini wand. With a big smile and a happy heart and my mini wand. I will now make these ropes go apart. No. Oh, I know. With a big smile and a happy heart and my magic wand. I will now make these ropes go apart. That works good. Oh no, it's ruined. Wait, what was the magic word? Hocus pocus. Okay, when I count 3, everybody say hocus pocus. Maybe we'll go back together. You never know with new magic words, but we'll try. 1, 2, 3, hocus pocus. That's the problem with new magic words. Okay, how about this? How about happy days, happy weather? Make the rope go back together. Happy days, happy weather. Wiggle your fingers, please. Make the rope go back together. Good. Okay, so now we have 3 ropes, and I can finally tell you the magical. Oh, hold on. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's fine. It's a safe banana. It's a safe banana. There's nothing wrong with it. We can take it. Oh, sorry. There. So. Oh no, guys! It's happening. It's happening. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your fingers so this madness will stop. Thank you. I had a bunch of bananas. That was a problem. Oh, but I'm not gonna put this away. Look what I have.
Lollipop. No, that's still not gonna taste good. No.
This is my favorite. Guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot my manners. It's not polite for me to eat these in front of you, is it? I could share them with you. That's polite, right? Okay. Uh-oh. I need the birthday boy! A big applause for Gabriel! Gabriel, hold out your hand like this. I'm going to give Gabriel some invisible magic dust. Now what he's going to do, he's going to take the dust and sprinkle it inside the empty bag. Go ahead, sprinkle it in. Perfect. I will. How did you do that? That's amazing. That is really cool. Do it again. I'll give you some more of these, some more of that dust. Sprinkle it in. Good. Have you been practicing? This is going to be our whole magic show. Gabe's going to keep making these beautiful flower boxes. Gabe, how old, can I call you Gabe? How old are you turning? 8. I was 8 when I was your age. This is going to be our whole show. Make another one. Sprinkle it in. I don't say anything. Try a little extra. That'll work. Oh well, at least we got 2. You can go sit down. No, wait! Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a big applause for Mr. Gabriel! Hey, stay here. You're doing a really good job. I'm going to get the magic fishing story ready. While I'm getting the fishing story ready, can you do a little favor for me?
No.
Thank you. I just need you to entertain everybody. So do you know a song or a dance or some jokes or poetry or haiku?
Oh, he
Haiku
knows
is
jokes.
Japanese poetry. Tutto desu ne. Arigato. Onegaishimasu. No? Don't worry. Just do this. This is my coloring book. It's filled with beautiful colored pictures inside. So you just stand there, show them the pictures. That'll make them really happy. While you do that, I'll get the fishing story. Ready? Okay. But be very careful. This is my favorite. You promise? Okay, thanks, David. You show that to everybody. I'll get the fishing story ready. La, 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 la. All right, what's the problem? No, you have to look inside, not just the front covers.
I know.
No, inside there's just plain
What?
printer paper.
Beautiful. Put a Google right there.
You guys like them?
That is art.
What?
Look.
What happened? What happened? You promised to be. No, guys, it's not Gabe's fault. He's the birthday boy. You know what happened? The picture robber has robbed my pictures. I'm going to report that to the Frisco police. But don't worry, we don't even have to do this because I'm almost ready with the fishing story. So you can sit down. No, wait, hold on. This is a magic show. We shouldn't give up. Maybe we can get the pictures back. Should we try? Okay, good. It looks like the picture robber has robbed all of my pictures. Hold up your finger. I'll give you a magic finger. Hold up a little higher. Not that high. A little higher. Not that high. A little higher. Okay, he has a magic finger. Now what he's going to do, he's going to take his magic finger, draw on the cover, and that will bring all the pictures back. On the cover, all over. Good. That's it. That's it. I'm going to call you in a minute again, but here's your Kazam dollar. A big applause for the birthday boy. Thank you very much. Now because Gabriel did that, you guys remember this was empty? And then he just drew with his, now it's completely filled with beautiful colored pictures inside. Thank you very much. Good job. See what?
Can you show us? Do it.
You want to see the pictures?
Yes. Dare you?
They didn't tell, you didn't tell me that in the email message about showing pictures. I can't reach it. No, I still can't get it.
What's your favorite?
Gabe, I hope your magic finger worked. Okay, here we go. Colored pictures. Beautiful colors. Pictures! They're not colored. Let me check. Just as I suspected, the color robber has robbed all of my colors. Okay, everybody hold up your hand. Everybody. I'm going to use the crazy rainbow wand. I will give everybody a magic color hand. Now think about a color. And when I count to 3, yell your color and throw it to me. I'll catch it in the box. All the colors will come back. That will make this color. Okay? So when I count 3, do that. Wait. If this works, that means you helped me. And if you help me, that means you'll all get a Kazam dollar. Okay? No, not only that. This is so important to me to get my colors. If this works, you'll also get a magic wand. And I'll teach you a magic trick. If this works. Okay, so when I count 3, yell your color and throw it, and I will catch it in the box. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it didn't work. No, this trick doesn't work. No, it never worked. It worked. That's going to cost a lot of Kazam dollars and magic wands. That's okay. These are colored. You guys want to see? Beautiful colored pictures. It didn't work. It didn't work. I'm sorry.
No. I think.
Yeah. I can't leave the colors here. I have to take the colors and put them in here. But I can't open it now, guys. It's magically sealed. Wiggle your fingers at my hand so I can get a magic hand. But now we can take the colors out. Okay, so open your eyes and take a look, because these colors go in the book. Open your eyes and take a look, because these colors go in the book. Open your eyes and take a look. These colors go in the book. Get in there. Get in the book. Get in there.
Get them out.
Wiggle your fingers when I say that. Open your eyes and take. Oh, good, they're in the book. Okay, good. Oh, you guys want to see?
Yeah.
Now, if they're not in there, it's not my fault. Who threw the colors? Who wiggled their fingers? You guys. It's gonna be your fault. But if they are there, rule number 1 is for you, and you all get a Kazam dollar and a magic wand, and I'll teach you a trick. So I hope they're there for your sake. Here we go. Color pictures. Beautiful color pictures. Rule number 1 for you guys. At the end of the show. At the end of the show, after the fishing story, everybody will get a Kazam dollar and a magic wand, and I'll teach you a trick. And now, for my one and only. Oh wait, hold on. Gabe, before I tell you the fishing story, do you want to see a card trick?
Yes.
You like? Okay. We're gonna do a card trick with Gabe. Okay, let me see if I have a nice card trick for you. Gabe, come on up. And what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put something, okay. Now, have you ever seen an invisible deck? No, okay, so I have an invisible deck, and what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take, it's in this box, I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna give it to you. It's an invisible deck. Okay, now go ahead and take the cards. You can mix them up if you'd like. You know what? Okay, then just look at them. And do you know names of cards? Well, okay, I'll tell you what. What we'll do is you can choose any of these. Which of these do you want? Diamond. He's choosing a diamond, which is red. And which number? That's an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Jack, queen, king. Which of those do you want? The 6? So he chose the 6 of diamonds. Okay, so take the 6 of diamonds out. Open it up. You got the 6 of diamonds? Okay. Now I'm going to take the rest of the deck. And what we're going to do, he's going to put the 6 of diamonds back in the middle of the deck. Okay? Go ahead, put it in. But I turned the deck over at the last minute. You saw that? So the 6 of diamonds is the only card that is upside down in the deck. Right? I'm going to put it back in here. Okay, and Gabe, you may sit down. Thank you very much. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to make the invisible deck become visible. So I want everybody to wiggle your fingers. Okay, it has become visible. This is the invisible deck that became visible. And to prove to you that it is the same deck, we will find out if the 6 of diamonds is the only card that is upside down. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be amazing? Let's see if... Oh, there's a card that's upside down. I see one card upside down. Let's see if that could be it.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? A big applause for Dave! And now, for my one and only fun and... Wait, hold on, guys. Okay. Before I tell you the fishing story, Gabe, you can either see a trick I never learned, or learn a trick, this is not the trick with the magic wand, or see a brand new trick, one of those 3. Trick I never learned, learn a trick, or see a brand new trick. Trick I never learned. Okay, this is the trick I never learned. This, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to explain it to you. This is the trick that my Uncle Giuseppe tried to teach to me one time when I was a little boy. One day when I was a young lad, my Uncle Giuseppe came and he said, "Hey, Bobby!" They used to call me Bubby. He said, "Hey, Bobby, you want to see a trick?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, Bubby, watch it very careful." He said, "I take my ketchup bottle, I put it in the paper bag like this. I use my magic wand and I give it a magic tap. I wave my hand and poof, it had disappeared. I turned it around, poof, it had come back again, it had reappeared. Okay, guys, I was your age when he showed me the trick. I was not impressed either. But my uncle said, "Hey, Bobby, you want to see it again?" He was my uncle. I didn't want to be rude, so I said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Okay, Bobby, watch you more careful this time." He said, "I take my ketchup bottle, making sure I don't break it. I wave my magic hand, poof, and it disappeared." Well, then he stopped. He stopped the trick, and he said, "Hey, Bobby, you want me to tell you how I do it?" I said, "Uncle, you don't have to tell me. I know how you do that trick." He was very surprised. He said, "Oh, you know how I make it disappear?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Okay, Bobby, if you already know, I guess I won't tell you." So I never learned. I never learned that magic trick. But you guys want to see a trick I did learn? A trick I can teach you. I am going to teach you a trick. Okay, it's time for a story. This is not the fishing story. This is another story. It's time for a story. It happened at a fair, and a man who did magic was there. He had a scarf. That's all he had, just a red scarf, and a left hand and a right hand. So I was shocked. I was amazed when he took that scarf and he tucked it into his fist like this, and he gave it a squeeze, and he squeezed it so tight, the scarf started to turn white. I saw less red and more white, and soon I realized that scarf had turned completely white right before my eyes. When I saw that, I clapped my hands. Well, actually, after I clapped my hands, I thought about it. I thought, how could he do that? How could he make them change color? I figured it out. I'm going to teach you. The secret for the color changing hanky is that magician was using 2 hankies. Who would have ever guessed that? Okay, here's what I think he did. Before the show started, he took handkerchief number 1, in this case the red one, and he had to hide it in his fist. Now the sneaky part was that after he hid it in his fist, he had to make sure that he kept his fist closed tight the whole time, right? He couldn't open up his fist. If he did, they'd see the scarf, so he kept it closed. Then he put the white one on top of that red one, and he gave it a squeeze, and he started to change it for the red scarf. That's how he did it. So I thought, I can do that. So I tried. I pushed the white in, and I pulled the red out. Push the white in, pulled the red out. Push the white in, pulled the... Oops. That's something you don't want to do. Because it gives your audience the clue that you have 2. But it's okay. If this happens to you, here's what you do. You say, look at the puppy. And when they look over there, take this scarf really quickly and put it in your pocket. Hide it. Then when they look back, they'll forget about the red scarf. Then if you take the white scarf and put it in your fist like this, and if you give it a squeeze, and if at that point it begins to turn red, I think they would be just as shocked as I was the first time I saw it. And that, my friends, that's the secret for the color changing hanky. Thank you for letting me teach it to you. Okay, guys, well, I guess that's the end of the magic. Wait! Did I forget any stories? The fishing story! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my one and only, fun and famous magic fishing story. Okay, I am a very smart fisherman, so whenever I go fishing, I don't only put 1 line in the water. Can anybody guess how many lines I put in the water? 3. And that's because I don't only want to catch 1 fish. Guess how many fish I want to catch? 3. So I went early in the morning and I was putting 3 lines in the water, trying to catch 3 fish. I wasn't catching anything. It was time to go home finally. So I pulled up my lines. I only had 1. I didn't have 3. I was so sad. I was walking home with 1 fish. But guess what? On the way home, I found out this fish is very smart. And on special occasions, the fish will jump to another rope. And wait! This is a special occasion. This is Gabriel's birthday. The fish will jump. Okay, here's how we do it. When I count 3, everybody please say, jump, fishy, jump. And I'm going to tell the fish where to jump. No, don't you dare. Yes, please. Jump over here. It's going to jump all the way here. Okay, so when I count 3, say jump, fishy, jump. 1, 2, 3.
Jump, fishy, jump.
Jump. Jump. Fish. What's the matter? Everybody's watching. No, he said he's a little shy because he doesn't know you guys very well. He's only going to jump if it's behind my back. So when I count 3 behind my back, the fish will jump. Everybody has to say jump, fishy, jump. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Jump, fishy, jump. Dun 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 dun. Is that why you're not obeying rule number 1? Don't worry, he can jump back. He knows how to jump back. 1, 2, 3. Dun dun dun. Okay, where do you want him to jump out? You want him to jump in the middle? That's not going to work. No, who wants him to jump in the middle? Oh, no. These guys are too smart. I can't turn you around. You have to jump. Thank you. Okay, guys. Okay. I talked to the fish and he has agreed to your unreasonable demands. He said he will jump in the middle and he'll do it in front, not behind my back. But only if everybody promises to give him a big applause in case he does. In fact, and give him a big applause to start. Let's go. Give him a big applause. On the count of 3. Here we go. When I count 3, say jump, fishy, jump. 1, 2, 3. Jump, fishy, jump. Rule number 1. I guess it was a good day fishing after all. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is my magic fishing story. And a big happy birthday for Gabriel! Our birthday boy. Okay, now guys, I promised everybody a magic wand, right? And that I would teach you a trick and a Kazan dollar. Okay, now here's